I'm Charity and I'm with Dainty Button and we're doing our first video do-it-yourself. I'm really excited about this. Hopefully you will learn something fun and crafty. Today we're going to be embellishing shoes, and so I've got some craft supplies here for you to do that. So this is a really simple do-it-yourself, and it's just a great project on the go, even as a gift for somebody. Today we're embellishing. It's not shoe clips, it is embellishing. So hopefully you've got a pair of shoes that you're willing to sacrifice for the cause of embellishing. We'll do shoe clips later on and maybe another do-it-yourself, but tonight we're embellishing shoes. So this will actually be a pretty simple, straightforward do-it-yourself, and I'm excited to share this with you. So embellishing shoes, I've picked out, like I said, a pair of flats. Now, when you're embellishing shoes, make sure you grab a pair of shoes that you're willing to sacrifice. Embellishing is normally permanently, so if you only have one pair of black shoes that you wear with everything, those might not be the ideal shoes to pick out to do that. So make sure you grab a pair of shoes that you're willing to kind of let go and you're wanting to embellish. What's great about embellishing shoes is a great inexpensive way of doing it is you can grab a pair of shoes at a thrift store, consignment store, maybe on sale at Target, Macy's, department store, depending on what you're wanting. And you can embellish basically any kind of shoe. Flats, heels, wedges, sandals, house slippers, I guess. Maybe you want some cute embellished house slippers. You never know. But today we're going to do a pair of flats. I figured this would be a nice, great way of doing a cute summer look. And so we're going to do flats. I personally like flats. They're in right now, and it's simple, understated, but yet cute. So, as you can see, this takes very little supplies. I've got my glue gun here and a couple extra glue sticks just in case I run out. Nothing worse than that. I've got my scissors, my ribbon, and my shoes. And then I've got my craft mat so I don't run the table here. So, I'm going to try to quickly walk you through this as detailed as possible, but we actually had these as shoe clips on our website a while back, and they were really popular shoe clips, and so I'm going to kind of show you how we did that. We've picked a great print, leopard and red. Who doesn't like leopard and red, right? So what's great about this ribbon, you can actually pick it up at your local craft store, Joann's, Beverly's, Hobby Lobby for those of you in the South, and I think it might have been like $4 for the entire spool, pretty cheap. So what I've picked out here is we're actually going to be making a bow, a cute bow, and this actually is pretty flimsy, so I like this because it lays very flat on the shoes, and unless you want to look that kind of sticks up, that's fine. But what's great about this is once we're done is it's going to lay flat on a pair of flats. So what we're going to do here is you're going to be making a bow. It's a 3-tiered bow. So you're actually going to be, and you're going to be making a pair, it's 2. So what you want to do is you kind of want to this is the base of the bow. So this kind of determines entirely on you. Each person might be different. But what I've done here is this is the base of your bow. So let's see, let's do it this way. So you may want it that long, you may want it just here, but remember this is the base. You are going to be working up from it, so you don't want to do it too small, otherwise you're going to have a tiny, tiny little bow there, and it might look a little silly. Anyhow, so what I usually do is you've got your bow about right here. This is what I work about the base of it. And so then I stop from about right here, and this is what I'm going to be working with. So you've got about this much, probably I would say about 5-6 inches, and you're going to cut this. You're going to cut it just like this. And to save on time, what I do is I make the extra copy because you're going to be duplicating it for your other pair. I'll put those aside for now. So you're actually going to be duplicating it. So it doesn't have to be ideal exactly. I mean, right here, that is a big deal. But don't freak out if you get maybe an inch off. As you can see, and don't worry about the frayed edges because we will be covering those. You're not going to be able to see those. So you've got the base of your bow right here. Then for your second layer, which will be the middle tier of the bow, you're going to want to make it about this much shorter. Not too much shorter, but a little bit shorter. So I usually do maybe about 2 inches shorter, and I'm going to cut it here. So here you've got another duplicate. So you've got this, making your duplicate here. All right, there you go. And now you're going to make your last tiara, which will be at the very top, and you want to make it a little bit shorter. Again, maybe about an inch, inch and a half shorter than that. Oops, slip in there. Not good. And cut that. And then again, another duplicate. And you've got basically it all cut out. So this will save you a lot of time in making it. Trust me, I learned from experience, and rather doing one, actually making it, and then trying to copy the other, because once they're all assembled, it kind of makes it a little tricky. So we're actually going to put those aside, work from the base of our bow. We can put this aside for now. Work from the base of our bow, turn it over face down. So this is where you're going to be using your hot glue. And what I do is I normally glue just a tiny little strip right here of glue right here in the middle. And you're going to use this here, attach it there, and then another one right here. Now I don't try to get it at the very edge of it because you don't want glue everywhere. I like to keep things nice and clean, and again that will be covered. But actually, let's go ahead and cut that now. That's bugging me. My OCD is kicking in. Okay, so you've got one base of it, and now you're going to do this very same thing on this one. Just make sure it's kind of in the middle. It doesn't have to be exactly. If it's over here, we've got a problem. You're going to have a very, very strange looking bow. But just kind of keep it right there in the middle. And then bring the other in. Again, I try to keep things kind of more towards the center so I don't have glue sticking out everywhere. And as you can see, they are pretty much the same. So you've got the base of your bow right here. That's the base of each one. Now we're going to work from the second biggest up. This is the third layer. Do the very same thing on that. And bring this together. This is super simple. And what's great about it is this works for any kind of ribbon. So like I said, you can get skinny ribbon, big ribbon, medium-sized ribbon, different prints, solids, and you can do the very same thing. It's already finished on the edges, so you don't have to worry about frayed bows. It's a very simple and quick and easy embellishment or shoe clip, whichever you prefer. So you're going to be duplicating it, doing the very same thing. And you've got the middle part of, as you can see, they match up. And that's going to be on the middle. Now you're working with the last pair. This is the last tier. It's the top of it. Again, very same thing. It's very repetitive. I think a kid, well, maybe an older kid could do this. I probably wouldn't have your 2-year-old try it. But it's super easy. This is a fun project or anything to do with maybe ladies ministry, group of friends, on a craft night. And the great thing about it is grab a pair of cute shoes and you've got yourself maybe a $4 or $5 pair of really, really cute shoes. That's the great thing with embellishing shoes. That's if you get a pair of your own shoes. If you go buy a pair of shoes, then, you know, not quite that expensive. So what we've got here is we've got our pair. So what you want to do is now we're going to bring it all together, and this is your bow. So what you want to do is you're going to want to glue this right here. This is the biggest part, as you can see. Make sure you keep them separately. You're going to dab a thing of glue right here in the middle. Like I mentioned earlier, I try to keep things kind of more towards the center. I wouldn't do it at the very edge because then you're going to have a messy one. And put this right there in the middle. Make sure you center it because obviously it doesn't, as you can see, it is pretty centered. And then you're going to do the last part of it. Another dab of glue. Bring the smallest piece in. And there you are. You're going to duplicate this on this pair of shoes. Very same thing. Bring this in. Of course, like I mentioned, try to keep it centered because who wants a crooked bow, right? And there you go. Now we're going to make the center of the bow because honestly that doesn't look, I mean it's cute, but it needs a little bit more. So what I do is we're going to bring a little thing around the center of it. And what I do is I normally tear off about, you're going to want to kind of, you can maybe guess this, especially you crafters that are more, but what you want to do is just kind of make sure you get it. So you're going to want to make it about, it's probably about 4 inches. cut that piece off, and then make two. Making a pair here, so you're going to want to make two of them. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to actually glue this together. So you're actually going to put a slice of glue right here on the edge and bring this together. So, and it doesn't have to be perfect. This is more of a ribbed ribbon, so kind of makes it nice. So you've got one there. You're going to do the very same thing. I'll put that aside so you can see. Put some more glue right here. Do the very same thing. Close it together. There you go. Now you've got your little ribbons to kind of connect everything together. You're going to want to put a slice of glue right here in the middle at the top of your bow, and then lay this right here. Now make sure when you do this, you're going to want to keep it even, so make sure it kind of goes around. You're not going to be able to see the bottom of it, so don't really worry. It may not connect completely or come together at the behind it, but it's going to be the back side of the shoe. Who's going to see that, right? You're going to do the very same thing here. Bring this right here. These are not going to fray because they're already finished ribbon, which is really, really awesome. Now you're going to flip it over. This is the back side of the bow. You're going to put a thing of glue here and going to connect it together, and it's pretty even. Don't worry about that frayed edge. You're not going to be able to see it. Press it a couple times. Make sure that it does secure, and you've got one of your bows already completed. Now to finish the twin here, and voila, you've got a pair of cute leopard bows. Now, I'm not going to permanently attach these because this is a pair of my favorite red shoes, and I don't want permanently leopard clips or leopard bows on these. So I'm going to just kind of give you a what if scenario. Now you're going to attach these. And as you can see, you've got a really, really cute pair of embellished red flats. These look cute on any color of shoe. Leopard goes with so much. Black. I've put them on teal. When we sold them on our website, we had a pair of really cute teal pumps. You can put these with yellow, orange. Use your creativity. As I said, leopard goes with so much. But what I would normally do is, if you're going to permanently embellish and not do shoe clips, is just take a glue gun, add a little bit of glue here, here, and attach your bows right here. And there you go. You've got a pair of really cute embellished shoes. So, enjoy your embellishment project, and I hope you enjoyed your time with me today, and we'll see you next time on our Do It Yourself. Good night.